So this person has asked, how do you get backlinks? So I did a post recently that listed all of the different ways in which you could potentially generate backlinks, but I didn't specifically explain how you do that. So here's a couple of ideas. So the classic standard way of generating backlinks is that you create tons of really excellent content, long form blog content that's better than everyone else's content in the subject area related to whatever your business does. Because you're writing such excellent content, eventually people start to link to it because they say, hey, this is a really great article, and they link to your content. However, that is tough because it means you have to write huge volumes of content, 10, 20, 50, 100 bits of content a month, and it has to be really, really good. Another way to build backlinks is to do guest blog posts. So you find websites where their content is related to whatever your product or service does. You then pay them a fee to write a blog article on their website in an area that you're an expert in. Obviously, because you've written an article, you can include a link, and that link points back to your website. Another way, which is against Google's guidelines, but is to just purchase backlinks. You can go to many different SEO backlink companies and you can buy them. They're anything from sort of $100 to $300 per link. Another option is something called Harrow, Help a Reporter Out. You sign up, it's free, you receive an email daily, and in that email is a list of questions from journalists. They want things answered. So you can reply and say, I'm an expert on this area, here's my answer. If the journalist then uses that answer in their magazine or newspaper or whatever it is, you get a backlink. And usually they're really good backlinks which have a high domain authority, but they're quite hard to generate and you never know whether you're going to get one or not. There's another tool similar to that called Turkle. You could give that a go. There's another technique called broken link building. I'm not sure how often people do that now. Essentially, you go through websites that have content related to what you do. You look through the content, you look at all the links on those websites, and you see if all of the links are working. If the links aren't working, i.e. there's a broken link, you contact the website and say, hey, don't know if you noticed, but one of the backlinks isn't working on your website. I've actually got an article that you could use to replace that. Would you like to link to it? You can also find websites with content that relates to your business. Reach out to them and say, hey, I've written some content that would supplement your existing article. Would you be willing to link to it? And you just send out emails all the time. Finally, digital PR link building. You come up with a really great story for your product or service. You reach out to lots of journalists, you pitch them your story, and then if they decide to publish that story, you end up with tens, hundreds, or even thousands of high DA backlinks.